everybody, I'm Mrs. Price. I'm the principal at Glen Crest, for those of you that I haven't met yet. We're very excited to welcome you back, but obviously we have to put some precautions in place and make some changes so that we can keep everybody safe. Let's first talk about arriving at school. In the morning, but while you're getting ready for school, your parent will fill out a self-certification ticket. It's a small sheet of paper that indicates that you are feeling well that day and don't have a temperature. If you take the bus, you'll go to your bus stop and put your mask on at your bus stop. When the bus arrives, we're going to ask that you go to the seat furthest back that's available.
This year, parent drop-off and pickup is going to be in a brand new location. Instead of the cars pulling into the parking lot and weaving around and picking you up in front of the building, we've created a parent drop-off, parent pickup lane on Sheehan Avenue, utilizing the parking spots right out in front of the school. We will have it blocked off with cones and create a lane for your family members to drive in and drop you off or pick you up after school. When your parents drop you off, the car will come to a complete stop in the lane, and you will exit on the right side of the vehicle directly onto the sidewalk to keep you safe. From there, you'll move directly to your arrival door in the morning. After school, once you are dismissed and you exit out your arrival dismissal door, you will make your way to the front of the building where the cars will be lined up waiting, and you can look for your parent to pick you up.
Once you get to school, you're going to have an assigned door to come in. To avoid long lines, we ask that you go to your door. When you arrive at school, you'll have your ticket that you filled out at home, that your mom or dad signed, ready to give to a staff member as you enter the building. You'll also have your temperature taken as you enter the building. You'll get a squirt of hand sanitizer, and then you'll go directly to your classroom.
Hi everybody, I'm Mr. Batiste, and I'm the assistant principal here at Glen Crest Middle School. Today I want to talk to you about some of the changes that we've made for this school year to help everyone maintain safety. In order to support the safety of students and staff, masks must be worn over the nose and mouth at all times, unless otherwise directed. While eating lunch, students may remove their own mask, but put the mask back on when done eating. Any student who deliberately removes his or her own mask or the mask of another person will immediately be sent to the office to call home for a ride. Well, now that you're back in the building, you'll notice that the hallways look a little different. We have tape on the floor and directional arrows. So remember, during passing periods, it's extremely important to stay on the right side of the hallway and follow the directional arrows that you see. If at times the hallway traffic stops or you have to stop outside your classroom door, find a short blue piece of tape and stand on it. That will ensure that we are socially distancing while we're waiting. Always remember, when you do enter your next classroom, use hand sanitizer and move directly to your assigned seat. You'll notice once you walk into a classroom that it's going to look a little different. We've removed a lot of the extra furniture, things like extra chairs and couches and bookshelves, so we could spread out the desks farther apart from each other, ensuring that we have some extra space. Each classroom is also going to have hand sanitizer and wipes to ensure that we can clean up to keep you all safe. Students will not be using lockers. In order to keep track of all of their supplies, students will be using their backpacks to carry their supplies from class to class. So, your backpack is your new locker. Make sure you clean it out every night and organize it so it's ready the next day. By now, we've all become very familiar with the term social distancing. But when we think about social distancing at school, there's some things that I want you to remember. Not all of us have the same comfort level with how close we are to other people, including our teachers. In some cases, our teachers may feel comfortable approaching you within that 6 feet for very short periods of time, where some of our other staff members may want to maintain that 6 foot distance. And the same goes for our classmates. It's important to remember to maintain that distance of 6 feet because we never know how comfortable our classmates might be. For safety reasons, students will not be able to drink water from the water fountain. However, they will be able to refill their water bottles at the water filling stations. Students are encouraged to bring a refillable water bottle each day. Water bottles are required to have sealable caps, meaning no straws or open cups. So now that we're back at school, what are we doing to ensure safety and social distancing while students need to use the bathroom? Every classroom will have bathroom passes, and when a student needs to use the bathroom, you just ask your teacher if you can go. You take the pass and you walk to the bathroom that's in your hallway. You're going to take your pass and place it on one of the hooks and go into the bathroom, use it, wash your hands, and when you exit, you take your pass and you go back to class. Now you'll notice sometimes there might be 2 passes already on those hooks and there's no room for yours. When this happens, you'll simply wait outside the bathroom on one of the short blue lines and wait for someone to exit. One of the changes you'll notice this year at Glen Crest is how we run our PE classes. The good news is we'll still have PE. However, we won't be changing into uniforms and therefore won't be using the locker rooms. For the most part, or when it's possible, PE teachers will be taking their classes outside to utilize the space to spread out a bit more. So what should we expect for lunch? In the morning during your first period class, your teacher will ask which students will need a free lunch from school, and they'll place an order. When you arrive to your room to eat lunch, you will drop off your things and go on a movement break while your room is being cleaned and prepped for lunch. You'll return to your lunch location, eat your lunch, clean up, and afterwards your supervisor will take you on another movement break while the room is being cleaned again. And one thing to keep in mind this year, there will be a focus on making sure that we are washing our hands often and regularly throughout the day. It's very important for us to do that to maintain a clean environment here at Glen Crest Middle School. And if at any point during the day, if there's something that's on your mind or you need some support, you need to talk to an adult, we have plenty of people here, and anytime you need some support, we're here for you.